And then you just do them straight on. Good. Be a little more on those toes. All right, quarter. Good. Be a little taller at the shoulders. There you go. Good. Hold, hold. Good. Quarter. Good. A little more pinch, and then chest up towards me. Good. There you go. Lift your tailbone a little bit.
What now?
Like lift your tailbone up a little bit, like you stick your butt up a little bit. And
That's as far as it goes, dude.
A little more, come on. And then chest up, chest up. There you go, right there. Good. All right, then quarter. Good, chest forward though. Like come here. There you go. Good. Hold control. Nice, good. All right, bring it to the front. Front double. Good, a little more towards me. There you go, good. So for him, he has to be, if he's, his height that he says he is, he can be 197, right?
I'm 197.
197
sure.
flat. So he says that, but they'll measure you short, man. Because I tell you what happened at the Labrada.
Well, that's what.
There's been shows before where they'll measure and it's like, yeah, I'm 6'2", and they'll measure you and they're like, you're 5'9"3/4", and you're like, shit. So for him, like that half an inch can make a huge difference. So he sent me a picture of him yesterday with the tape measure to his head. But right now the plan is 197, but I have to have him, you know, if we're any shorter, he'll be 190, which is a huge gap, huge difference. But we're shooting for 197 right now, and he's pretty much 197, which is good. But you were like 199 with your meals, like all meals in there?
All meals yesterday.
But that was late. That was later in the day too.
It was like 10.
Yeah. So you know, whenever the show happens, I'll have you like we'll start at 6. I'll have you step on the scale, like try and be like one of the first people there at 6. Yeah. That way you can eat, and then you know.
I was first in line last time.
I was about to say, like, I want you to be like, you know, have that, because that way if anything does happen, we can try and we have 2 hours at least to try and fuck around and you know lose that 7 pounds if we have to. I don't think we'll have to, but you know.
I promise you.
All right. What's going on, y'all? David Short here. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, I am an IFBB and NPC prep coach, and I'm with 2 of my guys. It's supposed to be 3, but one's a little late. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight on how I start working with my guys when it comes to posing and how they're supposed to be looking on stage. So I'm going to walk through some of their posing today. I got Marshall and I have my guy Josh here. I have another guy, Emmanuel, who should be coming in soon. They are all 3 and 5 weeks out, so they're kind of at that point in the prep to where they're looking like they are ready. And yeah, so we have Marshall here, who's a classic physique guy, and my other 2 guys are going to be just regular men's physique guys, so you'll kind of see the difference in size, shape, structure, the whole 9 yards there. So I'm going to walk you through their posing a little bit, and then we will hit an arm workout after that. All right, you're up. Nice, better. Good. Be a little tall at the chest. There you go, right there. Nice, bro. Way better. All right, hit it again. Whenever you're doing it, like you kind of like overcompensate your back pose. Just keep it straight on. I can see you. Good. So relax there. So whenever you're there, keep your chest, keep your hips how they are. Have your weight a little bit more on like. You set your on your foot there. Got a little bit more on your toe. There you go, right there. What up, man? Good. Now chest up and a little more pinch. Feel good. Bring it back. Nice, bro. Way better. Good. Way better. Whenever you drop here. So you're here, whenever you drop, move your feet, and that way just step, turn, boom. There you go. Better. Good. There you go. Good. And then chest up, shoulders back, better. And then bring it back. Good. There you go. All right, we'll keep on working on that. You hop in, and then I'll have y'all work together, work on like a comparison.
Thanks, coming in too.
Nice, man. Oh shit, that adjustment. Good. Shoulders a little more together. A little more forward on the toes. Tight there.
Should I just try to finish that?
Yeah, pretend judge right here. Bring that front shoulder in a little bit towards me. There you go. Good. Just let it fall. There you go, right there. You're good. Now tight. Good. All right, guys, face it back. Good. Bring it back to front. Good. A little more forward of the chest. There you go. On your toes. Good. There you go. Good reset. Good. Tight. Hard. Good. So whenever you reset, make sure it's not too low. Make sure you're covering that midsection. That way you can breathe.
The whole point is to cover the...
Exactly. It's basically like whenever you're here, you can let the abs loose a little bit, breathe, and then
That's why I changed it to lower, because like before I was going like way...
Yeah, a lot of people, they'll come up here and it kind of defeats the purpose. Like you can still hide it, like, right? Like if you're, if I'm here and I'm, go like way up here, you're still covering a little bit, but if I'm here, you can't see shit, right? It's all covered. All right, face back one more time. And face front. Alright, good job guys. See y'all tonight. Just do a little sign off and then usually exit stage right. Let me have all three of y'all. Imagine this is our first call out, so you're number 1, you're number 2, you're number 3. I'll have y'all work on flipping around and stuff too. Turn your hips a little bit more here, and then have your head up a little bit. All right, so posing work, posing group, posing class, I don't know what you call it, but that is done. Now it is my turn to train. But first off, shout out to my boy Manuel, who's the guy with the big yellow hair. He has a clothing company, so he dropped by some shorts for me. His brand is Complex Fitness. I'll leave it like kind of how Peter does my name, over here. I'll leave that tag there. He sells like shorts, t-shirts, stuff like that. So got me a little baby boot pair and some camo shorts, which I always rock with the camo. So so shout out to him for those. So it's just super cool. And now we're about to train ourselves. We just have arms today, so I'm just gonna have Peter do like a little kind of montage. I'm not gonna get super nitty gritty into the form and everything. I'm just doing this to, get some extra work in. Little update on prep. Cardio got bumped, so now I'm at 30 minutes a day instead of 20, which still isn't too bad, considering I am 11 weeks out. I haven't told y'all how many weeks out I am yet, but yeah, so I'm 11 weeks out. So the show I'm aiming for and gunning for is the Cooklow Classic in Dallas, Texas. So that is May 28th. Let's see how many people actually watch my YouTube videos, because I have not told a soul except for Peter, my mom, and my dad, and Hannah. So we'll see if people actually watch the video. So 11 weeks out. So right now, like I said, nothing's really crazy hard in terms of diet or anything like that. Training intensity is still really good, but cardio did get bumped up to 30. So that's the only real massive change right now. So like I said, about to work out. So I've got 2 scoops of Evogen EVP 3D, which is a non-stim pre-workout. I have 1 caffeine pill in there, which is 200 milligrams of caffeine. And I think that's it in here. And then the pre-workout meal is my baby food. So you can see the pink salts on there. Got a quarter teaspoon of pink salt, 16 grams of chocolate almond butter, which that stuff is so good. The shit slaps. And then we have 50 grams of dry weight of cream of rice and 2 scoops of Redcon MRE Light protein powder, which is a which you guys watched my full day of eating, which Peter's up editing right now. It's kind of a blend of proteins of like animal, fish, and beef protein. So a little bit different than isolate, which is a milk-based, a little bit easier on the stomach. So eating that pre-workout, gonna eat that really quickly, drink that really quickly, and then we'll get into some arms. We good? Okay. Workout's a wrap. It was pretty quick. It was just arms. Just a little, you know, a little montage. Work on Peter's editing a little bit. See how he's doing. I don't want him getting rusty. But no, on a serious note, just wanted something quick. I want to show you guys how my guys were looking. Super stoked for them. Like I said, 2 of them are 3 weeks out, and Marshall, the classic guy, he is 5 weeks out. They're looking really good. So. You know, Josh, it's his first show. He's a teen, so you know, he's gonna get his feet wet and get some work under his belt. Emmanuel has done a couple shows before, but he's trying to like kind of level up and win. And Marshall's like, you know, won some shows before, but I want him trying to like, you know, get that overall and leveling up again and try and do nationals. So they're all kind of like at different stages of their kind of like lifting kind of career and their competitive career, which is pretty cool. But on another note, back to me, which is why y'all are here, hopefully. Yeah, so 11 weeks out. I was telling Peter, this is kind of the time of prep where you feel kind of the worst, just because like my workouts are still good. They were still really good. My pumps are really good, but you know, at this point in prep, your food's getting a little bit lower, so you're starting to get a little bit flatter. And you almost feel like you look worse just because you're starting to get a little bit smaller. You're not as full. You don't have that kind of bulge to the muscle. Supplements are still really low right now too. Not that makes a huge difference, but it kind of does. But it's been pretty easy right now so far. I know I'll probably look back in like, you know, 5-6 weeks in this video and be like, damn, should appreciate it a little bit more. But you know, it will be time to put our foot on the gas soon. And like I said, man, 11 weeks out. 11 weeks sounds like a long time, but in the bodybuilding world, man, that'll come up really, really quickly. So, you know, just taking it day by day, and then, you know, bring something really special. The goal at this show is honestly win the whole damn thing. You know, it's for fun and it's for practice, but that's really the goal. And it's a show in Texas, so a lot of times, like a lot of my athletes, a lot of my family, a lot of my friends have never seen me compete. So it's kind of an opportunity for them to be able to see me compete and, you know, it'll be a really special moment if I can, win that whole show and then go into junior nationals with that momentum. So that's the plan. We'll see if it happens or not, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it happen. So exciting things coming up, man. So 3 weeks until the season starts. I feel competing 3 weeks from now, 5 weeks from now, and then from there, man, from April to August, I'm traveling almost every weekend. But these uploads are gonna continue to happen, so follow along for the rest of my prep. Like I said, we're 11 weeks out from Cookville Classic, and we are, I think, 14 weeks out from Junior Nationals in Tennessee. So I'll see y'all next week, and I'll keep y'all updated. Make sure you please follow, like, share, subscribe, comment. Do whatever you can to help the channel grow. It goes a long way. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.